Hello, everyone. Welcome to Keith and Glory.
We're Not Sorry, your new favorite podcast where two lifelong best friends bring you lighthearted banter on all things pop culture, fashion, music, and everything in between. With 30 years of friendship under our belts, we're diving into hot topics, real-life stories, and playful debates. And we want to bring you along for the ride. We're back to basics, Glory.
Welcome back to Basics, Keith. It's about time.
I hope people, if you're not on video, tune into the YouTube channel now because we have the best guest we've ever had in our entire lives.
Oh my gosh, the cutest, softest, sweetest, snuggliest. Everyone meet my new baby, Stevie. It's a little girl like Stevie Nicks. And for the occasion, if you're on YouTube, tune in. We are wearing matching pajamas. And she's getting so big, it doesn't even fit her anymore. So this is probably the last time Stevie's going to wear her Frenchie matching pajamas with her mom.
No.
I know, but
It's
I mean,
so
how
cute.
adorable is she? Hi, Stevie. Hi.
I got to meet little Steven in person. And there's nothing like a puppy. Puppy breath, even. Come on.
No, I know. They're just and she's like extra roly and poly. She's a little baby Frenchie. She's 14 weeks. She's so sweet. And she's peeing and terrorizing my house. There's that. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I was thinking.
Okay, so what's the worst thing?
The poop and the pee. I mean, and I just finished all my like brand new floors and I'm like, oh, that's leaving a mark. And oh, I didn't see that. Like you have to watch it's like having a newborn.
Never had one of those, thank God.
Anyway, we'll say bye to Stevie, but I just wanted to introduce her. Bye.
Yes. But I remember when Carl was a puppy, and I can't imagine having a newborn. I remember locking myself in the bathroom and being like, almost crying, like, I think I hate my dog. Like, he was so crazy.
So my last dog was wild remember, till she was like 7 or 8 and she finally like chilled out. This one's actually kind of chill, but then she'll do in that like puppy, like crazy mode and bite everything. I need some tips. Viewers, listeners, send in like, what do you do for a teething puppy is one thing I need to know. Like, and then when she's biting and won't stop, and when you're like, stop, they get more like hyper.
Yeah.
What do you do? Like, do you just put her back in her crate, or like, what's the right thing to do here? Because I'm struggling with that.
Yeah. I even find that with Carl. Whenever I try and get stern with him and like raise my voice, he's like thinks we're playing. I'm like, ugh. So I can't even really get mad at him.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, puppy tips. Leave it in the comments. Please give Glory and
Give me
everyone.
some help. I feel like I've gone like back to diapers here. I'm back to diapers. And of course, like Keith, oh my gosh, like Eric's making fun of me. I'm like looking at every little like cute little Prada, I mean, it's fake Prada. It's all like the little puppy paw Pradas. What's that? I bought our little Fendi bed and like, oh my gosh, there's so many cute things you can get. I know it's obnoxious. Also, I'm now looking at these dogs. So first of all, I didn't know Frenchies can't swim. Did you know that?
I didn't until this.
Yes, like okay, so true story, and this is horrible. We were walking around a pool. I had her for less than 24 hours. She fell in the pool. I was expecting her to like be able to float up like Coco would, and I just saw her like sinking, like her little legs. And so I fully clothed, did one of like those dive and saves with the dog like above my head. I saved her, but I'm like, oh my gosh, Eric, I have not even had her in my care, custody, and control for 24 hours, and I've almost like harmed this dog. It was horrible. But anyway.
Okay.
Now
Well,
I know. I life jacket.
I hope you were wearing a red bathing suit and they filmed you in slow motion like Pamela Anderson.
No, it's in like a full dress. I'm like in fully clothed. It was horrible. And then the other thing I saw at the dog park the other day
Sorry,
is
just put a cap on that because their front tops are too heavy.
they have little legs and I guess their chest cavity is too wide. And so they just, but then I'm researching some of them can, but for the majority, like if you Google it or chat
Sounds like
GPT,
Dolly Parton wouldn't be able to swim either.
maybe not. Anyway, and then the other obnoxious thing I'm looking at, Eric's like, I am not hanging out with you in public if you do get this, is a dog stroller. Because these dogs walk for a little bit and then they're just like, nope,
Yeah,
I'm not going anywhere else.
Then you
Don't
turn
do
around.
it.
Why are you
No.
letting them walk so far? No,
Well, if I want to go for a nice walk or like run or whatever, like I need the stroller, I think.
I would say the most obnoxious thing about you and Steven from our little weekend together is your voice when you talk to her.
No, I
Can
can't help
you
it.
said
Eric is
Eric,
like, this is the most unattractive thing I've heard. And then Ella does it too. He's already told me, he's like, can we like get that under control because it's not attractive. But I
it,
can't help it. Like it's like
it
having a little
is
closet.
a lot. Can you just give people a little
No,
something?
you're gonna have to come over. No,
Oh,
I do.
like, listen up, people. Like, if you could imagine nails on a chalkboard combined with like bad singing, that
Oh, it's not that bad. It's like,
what
oh, boo, boo, I don't, like it's
not
baby talk. No, but
it,
her little tail starts wagging. She loves it.
okay.
I know.
Moving on from puppy
Her
life.
husband, not so much.
December 9th, everybody, is a huge date.
It is the
Uh,
date.
the release date of In Pursuit of Glory. You've been working on this for a long time.
A year longer than it should have taken me, I'll be honest, but I have a
So
very busy life, so I'm just trying to make it all work. But
I was
yes,
lucky
December
enough,
9th.
I was lucky enough to read the first edit, and
Uh-huh.
I actually had to ask you to remove the chapter about me. But just kidding, I'm not mentioned in the book, but that's okay. I'm sure
Now-ish.
the
You
dedication
are,
will be full.
yeah.
Um, but it is. I mean, even the first edit, I was. And granted, I know you, but I read a lot of books, and like we talked about the hook from the beginning, like, and it was just like you're hooked right away. It's so good.
Aw, thank you.
December 9th is going to be a big day because that is when we're going to need everyone you know, everyone that they know to get this book and buy it
You can buy it on
online.
Amazon, yeah, on Kindle, like, Amazon, and
We want Glory to become an Amazon bestseller.
yeah,
The book is worthy. Let's get her there, people. And we'll be talking about this and having a lot of like different book club challenges
we
uh,
will.
leading up to the release. So please write December 9th on your calendar. And also December 6th, there's going to be a party. But
It's a launch party if you're in Peachtree City or in Atlanta area. We are doing it at Vanson's Bar and Grill in Peachtree City, and we have an amazing band coming. We'll be signing books. We'll do a little book read. It's going to be such a fun night. So anyone
yeah,
local, please, please invite everyone. It's open to the public, and it's going to be so good.
so fun. Nothing like a Glory Jewett party, I tell you.
No, I'm telling you, they're fun. If you haven't been to one, now's the chance.
Um, okay, we're back to basics, people. Which means I was perusing through my journals earlier.
Woo! I cannot wait. I've missed your journals, Keith. I
Okay.
actually.
Well, I've unlocked a little new journal here where I found it because there was a ripped out page to Slade.
Oh, oh.
November 1st, I don't even know the year, but I'm not going to start with that. I'm going to start with the first one because this is from, I was in grade 6, and my grade 5 teacher, Mrs. Karam, shout out Rainy Karam. She was the best. She's the reason I live in Calgary. She did the 1988 Calgary Olympic unit.
Oh,
That,
here we go
like,
with the Olympics again.
and anyway, she, I guess, was taking courses after and had to write a journal back and forth with the kids. So, of course, Journal Johnny was picked.
I'm reading your t-shirt, Journal Johnny.
I
Every,
won't.
every episode you get a new t-shirt. You're gonna have a collection. He did
uh,
wear his Milano t-shirt here last time he was visiting me in Peachtree City, just FYI.
yes, nothing like a humbling experience being in Glory's closet and like going around and then filming myself in the mirror in my Timu outfit. I was like, right. So I will not read her entries just because I don't, without her
Permission, yeah. Okay.
I don't want the millions of our listeners like having her information. But so some of my journals are answers to her questions. So Wednesday, November 30th. grade 6. I'm not sure what year.
Sixth grade for those in the US.
Yeah. Dear Mrs. K, I have a dog too. Also a Cairn Terrier, Mac. Corey and I used to walk him. Now it's only me. Corey and I are still best friends. Then I call her out. You made a lot of errors on your last letter. Corey, Corey hates when I correct.
Calling her out at sixth grade. Do you guys know if I misspell anything, if I'm texting or whatever, like Keith is that annoying person that has to call it, oh, it's YOU apostrophe RE, or like,
Well,
like any little thing. And I mean,
well,
when you're
you're a
talking
high-powered
about there's a lot of
executive,
spelling,
sweetie.
well, sometimes people don't read
Okay,
correctly.
well,
Some really.
apparently I come by it honestly because I was in grade 6 calling out my teacher. So,
That's what I'm saying. It started early. Okay.
so you made a lot of errors on your last letter. I love my pool. In the summer, I was always in it with Corey and Scott and Patrick. This year, my table partner's Kathy. Scott has to sit beside Ronaldo. While watching a movie yesterday, we got popcorn. Kathy offered me some before the movie. Mrs. Hanson wouldn't let me have any more because Kathy gave some to me. I can hardly wait till Christmas. Do I get to keep this? Talking about the journal. So, and I kind of remember that. And I think I was like sealing all the popcorn before the movie and eating it. So I was like lying in my journal.
Then you wanted to keep the whole journal, and then what were you gonna give it to your parents for Christmas?
And this just little picture of Mac when he got his haircut.
Oh,
But which brings me to the Fallen Hay from Slade. So this was November 1st. Maybe the same year, I don't know. Dear Diary, well, today is November 1st, and I'm so pissed off. Today, my Aunt Sue called to tell me that the New Kids on the Block, my second favorite group in the whole entire world, are playing in her city, Ottawa. And then I ripped out the other pages because I know I was not happy with my parents. I don't think I was writing very nice things, but now they're
oh boy,
ever.
that was smart. That was smart. Cover the evidence.
And anyway, I thought this one was kind of funny too.
Who was your first favorite band? Do you remember?
I think it was Milli Vanilli maybe at that point.
Okay.
I go for the talent. Okay, we'll read one more from this one. Dear Mrs. K, school is finally out. On the holidays, it was so cool. On the first day, I skied slalom, a ski event from 9 to 4. The second day, I did the same. Also, the next few days till Christmas Eve, we had a big race. I fell both times. All that practice didn't really work out for me. I fell both times. Then for Christmas, I got a Nintendo, sort of like an Atari, but a lot more modern. Two games to go with my Nintendo: ice hockey and slalom. 2 tickets to the Harlem Globetrotters. 2 tapes: Corey Hart and Bon Jovi and Cocktail. Oh, 3
Oh,
tapes.
good ones.
That Cocktail soundtrack was a good one. Board games: Squeeze Play, Double Trouble, Rebound. Some skill games: Death by Diet. Still playing that game. So Ring a Lot and a pinball football game. Then we did the same thing till New Year's Eve, and then we had a race. I fell both times again.
Oh,
Well, I always found the slalom races, they put those goddamn gates so close together.
that's
On New Year's Eve, we went to the show Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. It was awesome. Then we went out for pizza. On New Year's Day, the whole family came over for supper. We played Nintendo and Boulder Dash, I called it, but it's Boulder Dash. That's funny. Boulder Dash. Oh, over and out. Keith. P.S. P.S. I got a really cool calendar.
That's cool. Can we talk about I remember the Christmas that my brother got the Nintendo. Like it was a huge deal.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah,
And
like Mario Brothers.
I think we talked about this on the podcast, but when I got my own line and answering machine.
Oh, I don't know if we talked about it, but that was a big deal.
For Christmas, that was a big deal. 577-6941.
Like you had to Like you had your own, like you had to click over or what?
In the basement, don't you remember? You had like different lines in the house where like,
Yeah.
oh, your family didn't have different lines.
Maybe not. I think that's just one line. But I
Yeah,
remember I ordered a cell
I think
phone.
my sister had her own line too.
Anyway, okay, what else we got on the show? Well, that was good. I missed that. I have a few glory go-tos this week if we're
Do
getting
it,
back to
Glory.
this.
Let's do it.
These are two of my favorite products that I'm using right now, and I got a lot of like really great feedback from people when I do this. So I hope this is helpful. If not, just skip forward. You know, I like my Makeup by Mario brand. I've actually promoted a few of his things on this
Of course,
podcast.
Kim K.
Yeah, but that's not why. I actually just really like some of his
That's
products. But
what I know.
this brush, I'm holding it up if you're on YouTube. It looks like it fits in the palm of your hand. It's called the FBI brush. Sometimes it's sold out in Sephora. You have to go actually on his website and get it.
What is
It
that
is,
stand for?
I have no idea, but it is the best blending brush I've ever used in my life. So if you use a contour and you want to just blend in your whole look, this brush is one of the best brushes I've ever bought in my life. It's not super expensive.
I'm
FBI
not
brush, Makeup by Mario. Number
okay.
one, go get it. You're welcome. It's so good. The second thing that I'm really into these days, because all the kids are doing it, and I actually got it off a girl at my son's graduation party. I was like, "What is that shine on your face? I need to know." And she told me it's by Fenty Beauty, which we all know is Rihanna's line,
Mm-hmm.
and it's number 5. It's called Yum Rum, and it's basically a highlighter. So Yum Rum highlighter, light diffusing highlighter. And I just put it on the corners of my cheeks and then I use that brush and kind of blend it in. And it just gives you this amazing luminous glow where people will be like, oh, wow, your skin looks really good. Two of my favorite things right now. You're welcome. Run out and buy them. I'm not sponsored by either of them. I just really, really love these
Yeah.
products. Yeah.
Um, well, I have actually a third glory.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
of course, only glory. You go to visit and you leave. You leave with gifts. Um, this little revolutionary number.
Oh,
I've been sticking spoons in champagne bottles upside down to keep them for like the next day. But this little thing, Glory, tell our viewers about it.
so when you open a bottle of champagne, you don't finish it, and then you put it in the fridge and it goes
Can't
flat. So
relate.
yeah, well, I want to explain a little more. There is an old wives' trick that you can put a little spoon in the top, and it actually will save it for a couple days. But
Ooh,
there is an actual champagne cork plug that you can get on Amazon. They're like $20. You stick it on there, and it'll last for, it doesn't last forever, but a couple days, three or
like it
4 days.
keeps carbonation or keeps the bubbles. Yeah.
Keeps the bubbles. Yeah,
So,
it's awesome.
so,
Hmm. You're
um,
welcome. Merry Christmas.
yeah. Well, wait. Actually, for my Christmas gift, it's a little early. Just wait. Um, so it's fall. So in Georgia, of course, that really doesn't mean much. You might. Okay. And now we turn to fall, which I mean in Canadian means winter. We've got
Sweater
Uggs.
weather here. Sweater weather.
We've got Uggs and toques for the Americans. That's a winter hat. But we have the perfect fall vibey song for everybody.
Oh my gosh, my brother just put out, it's the best. Isaac Matthews is, you can download it anywhere you get your music. It's called Apple Picking, Isaac Matthews Apple Picking. And it's his first song of hopefully many. He's so talented. And I know that sounds like bias coming from me, but he's actually so, so talented. Both my sister plays backup or sings backup vocals on the set. And it's so good. It's just if you want that kind of mellow, it's kind of has a Boney Bear vibe. If you like a
Yeah,
softer kind of that jam, if you like in the morning or whatever.
it is
Um,
so good. Like I love the lyrics, but and even like the visuals, like the video with like the fall
yeah,
color behind him, and he's just like it is. I mean, it's a perfect fall song. I believe every one of our listeners to love.
agreed.
Um,
Go and download it
let's do
now.
that. One thing that I'm glad the reason that it's turning to fall and winter is because there's no more bugs. Which reminded me of a funny story that I actually told today in my class because we were doing like a writing thing about flight flee, freeze, like those situations. And when I first started teaching, actually, we were living together at this point, and we had 2 friends visiting us, and I think we were out late the night before, and I was teaching grade 6 the next day. We had a field trip to the zoo. Now, I do not like bugs, and so, like, I following kids, and of course, I'm the grown-up, so I was like, we go into the butterfly conservatory. So, I mean, there are butterflies of every size. Like bats and birds look like size butterflies. So the whole time I'm in there, the kids are laughing because I'm like, "Dave, Dave, Dave," like ducking all over. And then this kid, well, and the funny thing is how old I am. This kid is now one of the girls in that class is now in that grade 4 class I taught is now a grade 12 physics teacher at my school.
Wow, you're old.
I know. So anyway, so we're in the butterfly conservatory, and I'm like, like everywhere. And this kid runs up to me. He was like, "Mr. Match, get it off!" And he had this huge butterfly on his chest, and I was like, "Ah!" So I'm like to him, I'm like, "Run!" Like I was hoping he could run it off. So he's like running, and he runs back to me.
And the butterfly wouldn't get off.
No, I got him, and he's running back to me, and I had that moment. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm the grown up. I have to do something." So in that flight or fight mode, I was like, "I
Fight,
fight,"
flight.
and I was
Yeah,
like, "Go
can't
swat
run.
it off," but I was like, well, with a little too much gusto, and like smack, and kind of to the ground.
You didn't kill an
Yeah,
endangered species.
it wasn't an endangered species, Glory. Can we not put that out there? It was a butterfly, just a conservatory, I believe, to keep them safe. I'm sure there's lots of those big butterflies everywhere. Let's not cancel me. And anyway, so the kid comes back and I'm like, "Dish," and then gasps. And like, I was like, oh my God, I have to get out of here.
And did it die? Aw.
Oh, it didn't die, of course not.
Okay.
But it did flutter a little funny. But I
Well,
mean,
wait a second.
individuality. I gave it its own little thing, gave it its own little flutter.
You
Um,
are you
you,
talking this before. You're like terrified of all bugs. I am
well,
too.
I mean, yeah, like you're not so tough either. Speaking of, like, I don't think we're the only Canadian American power duo lately.
Oh
Can
my gosh,
we?
I know who you're going to say, and I cannot wait to talk about this. Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau. Is that who you're going to talk about? Oh my gosh, Keith. What in the world? First of all, how did those two meet? Is how I would really
Well,
like to know.
there were murmurs of them like a while ago, like on a yacht or whatever, like in
Right.
the summertime, and then you didn't see them. Then he was at her concert, but then they walked out of a restaurant holding hands.
Oh, they are a full-on couple, like
Yeah.
making out. They have they have announced this publicly. I think okay, what do you think about it before I tell you what I think?
Well, I'm not a huge fan of either.
I knew you were going to say that.
Um, as a matter of fact, one of my favorite TikToks is that SNL skit when they're like, "I'm Debbie, I'm whatever," and
I
then they
love that.
show like Beyonce and like Gaga, and then someone.
Janice or whatever her name is.
And then when they come to the girl and it's Katy Perry, and it's the funniest thing. She's like the short legs, but not a fan of either. But I mean, I think it's kind of I don't mind it because if you look back during Studio 54, Margaret Trudeau, Pierre Trudeau's wife, his mother, was gallivanting around with all the stars too. And I'm gonna look up right now, Glory, I think she was with Jack Nicholson or someone like that, his mother.
Well, they've had a thing for the stars. I kind of here for it too. I think it's totally different. I wonder what Orlando thinks. He probably doesn't care. I think he's moved on and he's like,
I'm
whatever.
sure he's at was at the Victoria's Secret show picking out his
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, whatever. If people are happy, my whole thing around it, be happy. If you're in love, be happy. They're kind of cute together.
So Margaret Trudeau had prominent men, Jack Nicholson, Ryan O'Neal, Lou Rawls, but specific mention of her being at Studio 54 with a boyfriend at the time. Yeah, like Jack Nicholson, Ryan O'Neal. Like Ryan O'Neal was a looker in his day. Okay.
Okay, anyway, that was a I didn't see that one coming. I wouldn't have probably bet on that one, but good for them.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I have to tell you, still one of my favorite celebrity couples, Martin and Meryl,
I
Liam
know
and
you're going to
Pam.
see his show, aren't you? Tell them about your yeah.
I am. I'm so excited going to see Steve Martin and Martin Short.
And aren't you wearing like a picture of like Meryl Streep flipping the
Well,
bird?
I got the picture of Meryl Streep and Martin Short from the SNL 50 when like they put her on camera and called her out and she like flipped the bird to the crowd.
Yeah,
So I'm wearing that there. Yeah.
it's fun.
I love it. I wore like this when I went to go see Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake in Chicago. I wear this. It was like right during all the Britney drama, and I wear this like shirt of Britney, like giving the finger. It's quite scandalous at Wrigley Field.
You're
Just
the most scandalous teacher I know.
pardon me.
I said you're the most scandalous teacher I know.
Um, I have to say, I have a top 3 shows that I since our break that I would like our viewers to hear about.
Okay,
My top 3 shows, number 1, Victoria Beckham's documentary, 3-part documentary on Netflix.
it was
So
good.
good as oh, really? You didn't love it?
I liked it. Yeah, it was good. I love her fashion. I love her line. I love her aesthetic. Yeah, I think it was good.
You yeah, you look like her sometimes. And like I think we need to go back into the Chic Bob era.
I know you want to cut. So I had a hair appointment on Friday to cut my hair off, and I chickened out. I told her I canceled it.
Well, I mean, why? You could just
I'm
like
not ready yet. It takes so
is
long to
that
grow out.
yeah. Okay. Well,
Maybe maybe a couple months. Let me get through.
um
I've got a
anyway,
Studio
so good.
50 floor party coming up for one of my girlfriends. She's turning 50, so we're calling it Studio 50. And I kind of want that long
Yeah, okay.
share vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Hmm.
Anyway, it's all about kind of her fashion line and the blows and hits that it took and the successes, and it was interesting. I love her and David. I think it was so good.
Yeah.
My second thing that I'm telling everybody to watch these days is Love Thy Nader.
So good.
It's on Disney Plus in Canada, Hulu in America,
Yeah.
and
It's on shows. It's on like YouTube TV. I think it's on
Hulu
Peacock.
Hulu show because they
No, it's on Hulu. It's on more than Hulu, but it is on Hulu.
it is a Hulu show because remember they were at that Hulu party and met Scott and Chloe. But anyway, Love Thy Nader. 4 sisters, based around the big sister who's the celebrity Brooks Nader, who's so hot. Like,
Yeah, she's gorgeous. Which,
yeah,
she's got some work done. She's openly said she had her nose done. She's like on
yeah.
Ozempic. Like she's
But I mean,
openly.
Sports Illustrated, Victoria's Secret. I thought it was like so, and I guess big into the Dancing with the Stars world. I know nothing about, but like the first
Mhm.
episode, she was dating some gleb guy, and then she like found out he was having a threesome with girls in Joshua Tree. Like episode 1, it was really good. She is like so great. During the US Open, she was dating the 2 guys who were in the finals. I don't know who, but I thought that was kind of scandalous. Anyway, such a good show. For
They're all. I love. They're all really fashionable. They're all gorgeous. Every single one. It's good.
yeah,
Yeah, it's good. They'll get a season 2. I'd watch it again.
love the
Yeah.
youngest queer sister. Shout out
Mhm.
Sarah Ann, maybe, or something like that. Sarah
Okay.
Jane. Sarah Jane, Glory.
Okay.
And my third one, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but it is the Real Housewives Wife Swap.
I saw it. I haven't watched it yet, but
Oh
I
my
am going to. Is it so good?
Well, I've only seen the first episode with Angie K, and you know how I feel about Angie K.
Uh-huh.
Everyone, you don't need to watch The Housewives to watch this episode. You need to watch this episode because the way this woman goes into the hills of, I don't know, Idaho or something like that, and is the sweetest, kindest lady to this family and these kids, and like it is heartwarming. It makes you like her. And then I saw like on the night it premiered, like she flew the family out to all watch it in like her big house. And like anyway, it was just It was
I'm
really
gonna,
good.
it's on my list when I get some time to watch TV. Yeah, okay, all three good recommendations. Can
Okay,
we
good.
talk about who we're gonna have on the show in a couple weeks?
Yes.
Speaking of housewives, yeah.
So we have a super exciting guest coming up. Executive producer and showrunner Michael Beck. Now, if you are in the Jeff Lewis live deal, because he's one of the youngest executive producers ever. He started with like the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Don't Be Tardy, Married to Medicine, based kind of in Atlanta, those shows, Real Housewives of New York City. He is Jeff Lewis, Hollywood House Lift. My favorite show, Southern Hospitality, that he just finished doing up this summer. And now I believe Vanderpump Villa. He's the reason Stassi came back to that this season. And I believe right now he's currently working on the new Vanderpump Rules, which of course is the talk everywhere because the cast shake up and everything. So
Mhm.
he says, I asked him, he says we can ask him whatever and he'll work his way around our questions. But
So many
I have
questions.
so many
So many
questions.
questions. Yeah, I can't wait.
Okay,
Okay.
Glory, you had an exciting September
Yeah,
celebrating
it feels like it's been
50th.
forever.
Tell everybody.
A long time from now. Yeah, it was, I think we talked about it. It was Eric's 50th, and we went all like we flew. 50 people came out to Greece from all over North America. So some Canadians, some Americans, and we just had the best time. It was with 6 boats all together. We sailed around the Greek Isles in these catamarans, and it was just super fun couple weeks. Eric and I went a little early. We went to Santorini and we did Athens and had a little bit of like on the ground time before we got on the boat. But it was just amazing. It was so good. Group food was good. People
See,
were amazing. Yeah, it was a little windy. The weather's kind of sucked. I mean, it's a trek to get there. I don't know if whoever's listening who's gone on the Greek ferries, like it is an S show, like to get on those things. It's like time is money. So you're kind of like hurled in like cattle onto
yeah,
these huge boats. And the way they park them is actually really impressive. And they kind of maneuver them in, and all these cars come off the boats. And then it's like thousands of people going onto this boat. And soon as the door closes, it's like high speed in this like, high wind ocean. And
yeah.
people are in seats, people are rocking and falling over. Like it is,
Are they?
they're big. They hold quite a
Okay.
few on the side.
What was the best thing you ate?
Mm, Good question. Lots of yummy feta cheese, lots of like Greek salads. I don't know, with lamb one day. It was really nice. Greek food. It was all Greek. But
Yeah,
by the end, like, okay, I'm ready for something different. I'm ready for a cheeseburger. Like it's very light. It's very like there's a reason that none of them are overweight. Like it's very
yeah,
healthy Mediterranean, which I actually enjoy eating for the most part. But I was ready for a little variety at the end.
yeah.
Mhm.
And what was your favorite island you went to?
Mm, I don't know.
Because you
You
did
know,
outfits, your costumes for each
No,
night.
we only did one costume. We did White Night, so everyone wore white one night.
Okay,
We did Mykonos was so cool. We went to some amazing clubs there, like they like restaurant, like high-end restaurants, and they had like that kind of beach DJ vibe. 'Cause you have to go see a DJ when you're in Europe, especially Greece, and it was cool.
fun.
Super high-end, super. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah.
And
hmm
so, I've never been a fan of Halloween.
Which is so weird to me that you, of all people, hate dressing up. You've always hated it. I don't know why. It's weird.
I even remember, like in our 20s, when we went on like pub crawls, I would dress up as a priest. I would just wear all black and put a white
The
thing.
same costume every year. You're like, oh, you're the priest again?
I just can't stand it. I don't know why. I don't like dressing up. I don't like the whole thing. And
Yeah, I think you either do or you don't. I enjoy a good theme party. I think it's so fun.
what I really don't like is all the inflatables. I'm sorry, people. I understand if you have kids,
Like
but
on your front yard or the costumes.
in people's yards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not an
Yeah.
inflatable guy.
See, I don't love. I never used to like decorate my yard for Halloween until Ella got a little older, and she's like, "Mom, our yard needs to be spooky." And then you get all the, ghouls and goblins. But I think Halloween, you're either a Halloween person or you're not. Like friends of ours, like they are Halloween people. This guy, he like went and made a whole fence out of timber, like old wood, and like has the 6 foot or 12 foot skeletons, and like it goes next level. It's a
Okay.
lot of work. I
Well,
just went with some Pottery Barn.
well,
Mine's
exactly.
just like Martha
And
Stewart gear. Yeah.
and I know exactly what your Halloween getup is all about because on my visit there, you had me up in the attic hauling shit all around.
Well, I had to take advantage of some extra hands. Eric was out of town. I needed some help.
Well, you're welcome, Eric. Like,
Thank you. It
um,
looks so cute. Got the mums out, the pumpkins.
the moms, the pumpkins, the ghosts. I mean, you did
Mhm.
her up.
You
Yep.
did.
So,
I'll take a
a
picture.
few
Insert.
things we just want to say to everybody. Of course, thanks for listening, but remember, it's the downloads that count. And we want to stay in the charts. So, like, let's get us there. We have exciting episodes coming up. But of course, remember December 9th. That's a super important date that we all are going to need to be on our phones, Kindles, laptops, iPads, whatever else they have now, and to buy In Pursuit of Glory. We are going to be in pursuit of it
I'm
until
Amazon
December 9th.
globally, so wherever you are in the world. And I thank everyone for the support. It just means so much. We just got to make the list, and then that's a huge deal. Mhm.
Download our episodes, get ready to buy the book, download Isaac Matthews, Apple Picking, and then you're good with us.
Then you can hang out next time.
If not, don't call me until then. Okay, so Glory, we went back to basics. You
I
know,
liked it.
me
It's
too.
just nice to hang with you. We've had some amazing, amazing guests, but it's just been nice to catch up with you today, Kiki.
Yes. And I always kind of giggle to myself when I'm like hashtagging Keith and Glory wellness. I was like, never did I think this would happen. I don't know how we suddenly got into the wellness world, but here I am. Looking,
Like, I'm going to the store to get my thing. And I was like, okay, awesome. People are interested.
yeah, oh my
Mhm.
God. Yeah. We're just looking super well over here. So for all your wellness tips, call us.
You're
And
welcome.
thanks for listening. And we'll see you in 2 Tuesdays.
Yes, every other weekend. Thanks, Keith.
Thank
Have a
you.
good time. Bye.